how it comes in. And one thing which people do not know is that a soul always comes in when the baby pops out of her mother's womb. Number one. You understand? The soul always pops in when the baby comes out of the mother's womb. The soul always pops in when the baby comes out of the mother's womb. That moment when the baby starts to scream, it is always the soul the soul has popped in. Number one. Number two. And many people are going to dispute this, but the truth is that there is no vessel which can host two souls. Like the mother, a mother cannot be holding two souls at a time. Like there is a baby has been conceived, it is a soul and the mother is a soul. A vessel cannot hold two souls. The soul comes when the baby comes out of the mother's womb. Number one. Number two, you have to know that I'm not saying that abortion is right, because I'm still continuing. You will understand this. Number two, you have to know that even though there is no soul there in that baby when it is in the stomach, but that body is already booked by some soul somewhere to reincarnate into it. Immediately a baby is conceived, the soul which is to reincarnate in that baby is already known. Therefore, when you do abortion, you have distracted some soul evolution of some soul, like you have distracted the schedule of some soul. Because many people will say that some souls choose what they want to experience, some souls choose to come to earth so that they can experience being aborted. It is a scam. Because the baby, when it is inside, lessons of this density until you pass your mother's the gates of the gates of life, the gates of creation. Immediately you get out of your mother's womb, that is where experiences begin. There is no experience in when you are a baby, you are inside your mother's womb. There are no lessons. So number one, you have to know that there is no soul which comes here to experience to be aborted. There is no soul. And then you have to know that a soul enters when the baby comes out. Again, even though the soul is not always in there, but it will always visit but not stay and until the day you are born. So abortion is morally wrong. Morally, it is wrong. But to God, there is no wrong, there is no right, there is God. There is no wrong, there is no right, there is God. There is God. Yours is to claim God in everything from within yourself. Therefore, if you want to abort, someone wants to abort, some lady somewhere wants to abort, they have to know that anything you do, first you must ask yourself, does this bring love? That is what you have to. I'm not saying abortion is right. I'm not saying abortion is wrong. I don't want to give anyone my opinions about it. The only thing I can say is that if someone wants to abort, not only abortion, doing anything, when you want to do anything, first question you have to ask yourself, does this bring love? That is what you have to ask yourself, then judge yourself, then you take forth what you want to do. But let me tell you one thing, there is no law, there is no law, there are no commandments of do this and don't do this, they are bullshit. To follow instructions outside is bullshit. First, within, work the within, because when it is said that God searches after the heart, God seeks after the heart. What you feel about God, what you feel about the God you perceive. God looks at your heart to feel what you feel about God. There is nothing God is not. Therefore, even that which you want to abort is not outside of God, is within God. There is nothing God is not. Therefore, what do you feel about everything? What do you feel on all things about God? On all things. Abortion there will always be a reason for abortion, and that reason for abortion is not, we cannot say that it is something which brings love. Many of the abortions which are done, they are not done out of love. They are done to prevent something, because of something, because of this and that. So, first thing before you do anything, ask yourself, whatever I'm going to do, is it going to bring love? Does it bring love? Does it bring joy? You understand? Before you do anything, first consult from within. Whatever I'm going to do, does it bring love and joy? And one thing I know, that abortion, when people do it, they don't do it for joy. They don't do it for joy. So that is how tricky. Yeah? Yeah?
Let's say, does it bring a karmic debt when you do it?
Of course. Of course. Why not? Every action here, has got a reaction. Everything has got a karmic debt. Even the good things you do. Karma is the outcome of what you put out. When it is good, you have a good karma. Karma is always there. If it does not bring joy,
it's not good or bad.
Yeah?
But tunasema hakuna good or bad.
I'm telling you, there is no good or bad thing. Here outside, don't look things that's bad, doing this is bad or doing this is good. I told you, the main barometer which you can guide yourself with is asking yourself, whatever I'm going to do, does it bring love and joy? Ask you those two questions. If it brings love and joy to you and to everyone who is going to experience whatever you are doing, do it. If it is not going to bring love and joy, don't do it.
Kama kila kitu hakuna good or bad, mbona kama inakuwa good or bad?
There is no good or bad. There is polarities. Everything is polarized. You understand? Everything is polarized like a magnet. Everything. No matter how you break the magnet thinking that you can separate the poles, you cannot separate the poles. When you break a magnet into two wanting to separate the poles, when you break them into two pieces, they become polarize the small pieces. There is no good or bad, there is God only. This thing called love, that's why I tell people only love exists. Because even to embrace Satan or to embrace evil or to embrace darkness, you just need to have the love of evil. You have to have the love of Satan in order to embrace. So only love exists, because anything, to embrace anything, to appreciate anything, you must have the love of that. So love is what exists, it's what God is. God is not biased. Where you project love, it is where it goes. I form light and create darkness. I bring good and evil. I, the Lord God, doeth them all. He is not biased. Where you focus the energy, it is where it goes. And whatever you focus and where it goes, it brings that. So you want to experience good, be good. Become that which you want to experience. Becoming is experiencing. In all aspects, becoming is experiencing.
And sometimes it's so hard to do.
So, what I can tell you is that here there are many crazy things which many people will brand them as big sins. But don't brand anything as big sin or doing this is a sin or not. Don't even go to religious book. Don't go to ask anyone, me doing this, is it a sin or not? Ask yourself, whatever I'm going to do, does it bring joy and happiness? Does it bring love and light? Ask yourself those questions. If it does, you can, don't look from anywhere, is this a sin, or this is not a sin. Don't look outside of yourself. Inquire within yourself, does it bring love and joy and happiness? Then you answer yourself. If it brings love, joy and happiness, do it. If it does not, it is against you are doing it against your own soul. You are doing it knowingly that it does not bring happiness, does not bring joy, does not bring love. It has no beauty. This is what we have to ask ourselves. Whatever I'm going to do, does it have any beauty? Because beauty is what brings love. Beauty is what brings joy. Beauty is what brings happiness. So, whatever you want to do, you want to kill someone, you want to do abortion, you want to do anything, first ask yourself, does it bring beauty to you and to everyone around you?